Okay, Fergus, in what ways would the profits from crowdfunding help with your initiative?
So our volunteers are obviously our most important resource, and so the funding from crowdsourcing can really help us get out there and recruit more volunteers from different parts of the community, so that they're really reflecting the diversity of our little brothers in the Lower Mainland. And then once we have the volunteers in place, it really helps us support the matches on an ongoing basis, and so that the bigs and littles are really getting the most out of it that they possibly can. With the training, we can obviously give them sort of broad overview of the dynamics of our mentoring relationship and what the program guidelines are. But when the rubber hits the road and in real life, sometimes these really complicated, unexpected situations can come up out of nowhere, and so it's really helping the bigs be prepared of how to handle the situation in the moment. And so at training, what we do is a lot of scenarios where we kind of give them real examples of stuff that's actually happened in matches, and then we kind of discuss it in a group. And then really just kind of setting them up to build their problem-solving skills of, okay, in this moment, how would I handle this? But then we also let them know that the mentoring coordinator is always there as a backup for if they just don't know what to do, they can give us a call and we can support them and the families. For me, the number one role in a big brother is self-awareness, in that if they're going to be a role model for a little brother, then they need to know how their thoughts, their actions, their words, their choices are going to have an impact on the little brother. And so if they're spending time and everything's intentional with their little brother, then they can be whatever it is their little buddy needs on that day. So whether it's just a safe person to talk to, whether it's somebody that can point out a strength in their little brother that they didn't even realize that they had, or someone that just gets like excited about their latest interest, or even just somebody to throw the ball around with. They can be all of those things, just whatever the little brother needs. But basically, that's just like a friend, right? Or just a good friend that's kind of there, focused on the little brother. It's definitely seeing the bond go from the first meeting to maybe 6 months down the line, because obviously the big brother and little brother, they're introduced in like very artificial setting whenever they enter into the program. But then whenever you catch up with them a couple of months later, they just have this bond, and it just seems so natural and easy because they're just like buddies at that stage, and it's sort of it's just this really kind of rewarding thing to see them have that.
This isn't on the list, but I was just wondering if you have any like success stories that you can think of on top of your head of a volunteer and a little brother.
Yeah, I think I have one in-school match, and they have been matched for 4 years, and so it's just so they don't see each other over the summer, but then just back in November that we kind of like reactivated the match, and over the space of like the 4 months that they hadn't seen each other, the little brother had literally grown maybe a foot, probably a bit less than that, but all of a sudden he was the bigger of the big brothers. And so just to see how like proud he was that he was all of a sudden a lot taller whenever he met his now smaller but big brother, and just how quickly they were just like old friends kind of meeting, and how just like natural and easy, and the pair of them were just really funny together. So within about 5 minutes they were making fun of me because I had to read the program rules, and so they just kind of went, even though they didn't see each other for such a long time, they just got back to it like that, and we're just so like easy and comfortable and having such a good time together. And I think that for me, it's just a little moment, but those are little moments that make up big brothers and mentoring.
Okay, awesome.